Now, we're live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I'm so excited to be back and to start this thing. Restart this thing, rather. Not really restart, more like, what's the word? Continue this thing. Okay. Anyways, well, why don't we just jump into it? Okay, so right now we are the housewife. We're back to the housewife, and she's investigating some suspicious ongoings in this village. So yeah, right now, last episode, I think it was just a bunch of exposition, learning more about Sato here. Okay, that being said, let's get started. Oh yeah, right, there's still more exposition. Ha! I'm not in a motor myself, you know? Hold up, let me readjust my mic, right. So that you guys can hear me better. There, this sound good? That should be better. Anyway, I get the feeling this Taira no Tomoshige wasn't a very nice guy. And this curse of his sounds even nastier. Could it still be active after all this time? It certainly looks that way. The Heike's resentment is awfully persistent, I hear. You don't think he could have held a grudge against me, do you? Who knows? That would depend on your relationship with him back then. Oh, man. However, it appears someone is actively wielding the curse of the Heike at present. Therefore, the targets of the curse will be decided by this individual, whoever they may be. Another unknown, huh? And, well, we already found out who that was. Figuring out the origin of the curse is all well and good, but it doesn't help us solve the case. We need to track down the person who's actually using it, or it'll keep happening. Indeed. Hope you find them soon. By the way, you wouldn't happen to be concealing anything else, would you? Uh-huh. No, It's fine, I'll not pry. Just so long as you answer my questions. Now there's something I'd like you to try and remember for me. Me? But humor me. Doesn't the story behind the curse of the raging waves ring any bells? Why should it? The girl who was sacrificed in order to seal... typo. In order to seal away the curse of the raging waves 4 centuries ago. Might that not have been you, Saito Shiranami? What? You have said yourself that it was an onmyoji who put you in that state of deep slumber on the seafloor. Does it not seem highly probable that you were the sacrifice who had held back the curse for the past 400 years? Oh man, Ah! You're right! That was me! I knew it. I'm sorry, I can't. No more, I can't do this anymore. What's the matter with you? Get a hold of yourself. Oh. Is it that painful to remember? We didn't come here to ask you to sacrifice yourself again if that's what you're worried about. All those years under the sea can't have been easy on her, you know. She wasn't really asleep. Her brain would have still been active. Moreover, there is a limit to how many memories the human brain can hold. I would estimate the maximum capacity to be about 100 years worth. Are you saying she remembers being in that state under the sea? In a sense. I presume her memory is filled with stretches of utter darkness, her view of the sea depths. Any memories from before that time have likely been pushed deep into her subconscious. Then maybe they're not gone for good. There's a chance she'll remember more. We just need to find the right trigger. Sorry, I didn't mean to freak out on you like that. Took me a sec to get over the shock. Well, seems my theory about you being the sacrifice was right on the money. But it doesn't look like you'll be able to tell us too much about the past after all. Guess not. I wish I could have been more help. Oh, there's something else I'd like to ask you. Be my guest. How exactly do you deal with 800-year mortals? You sure you want to know? Huh? Since it's not going to happen to you, there's no reason for you to think about it. I thought it would be something like taking away their immortality. Unfortunately, that's downright impossible. Because your original body is long gone, you know? But then, what else can you do? You tell her, Soto. Must I always be the one to handle these unpleasant topics? Besides, I see no point in explaining something that she is already painfully familiar with. What do you mean? Oh, they lock her away? Among the arts we psychics wield is a spell that can place even an immortal into a state of apparent death. Once that is done, they can simply be sealed in an underground vault for the rest of their days. Damn, yeah, thought so. That sucks. Wait, you mean it's the same thing that happened to me? Essentially, yes. Except that in your case it was for the purpose of making you a sacrifice. And you woke up before your lifespan came to an end. Yikes! Mind you, neither I nor Soto has actually ever done this to anyone. Though I did hear a rumor that someone was dealt with that way a few decades back. Huh. My jaw hurts. Of course, there have been 800-year mortals who sought ways to become mortal again in the past. But they all failed. Even if they managed to track down the mermaid who gave them their immortality, it was no good. That's why more than a few immortals have ended up living out their long lives in religious seclusion. Okay. But, does this mean the seal broke because I woke up? We cannot be certain of that. Perhaps it was the other way around. The seal may have broken of its own accord, releasing you from your slumber. Either way, it's not your fault. Don't you go blaming yourself for any of this. Still, if I hadn't... Listen, your sacrifice kept the curse at bay for 4 whole centuries. That's half of your extended lifespan. No one could ask more of you than that. The rest is up to Soto, isn't that right? Yes, but I'm counting on your help as well, ma'am. So, any chance you've remembered something about the Curse of the Raging Waves? Did that Onmyoji Harukage Tsuchimikado happen to tell you how it could be lifted? I'm sorry. All that's come back to me is the fact that I was sacrificed. I don't remember the Onmyoji at all. What kind of person he was, or anything. The most I can remember is that I think he said something about the curse being lifted after 400 years. That's all, huh? Well, be sure to let us know if you remember anything else that could help us break the curse. I will. Speaking of immortals, there's something else I had to ask you. Yes? Now, I'm not certain about this, but I get the feeling that there's another 800-year mortal on Kamishima right now. Gee, I wonder who that could be. What? Any idea who it might be? No, I don't have a clue. Are you sure about that? Because if there is another immortal here, I'll find them eventually, you know. Even if I have to scour the island from end to end. Does that change your answer? No, I really don't know who it could be. Alright, if you say so. Guess it means I'll have to search the island after all. As if I didn't have enough to deal with. Well, I'd say that about covers everything. We've talked your ear off long enough. It must be confusing, all this talk of the past. Will not trouble you any further. Right, thank you. Still, give it a bit of time and something else might come back to you. If it does, please let us know. We'll be visiting the island again real soon, so you should have a chance. Will do. I'll be going then. So, now what? She's giving us much to ponder. To think we'd encounter a living witness. I'd never have dreamt it possible. Sure, it was fascinating, but I can't say it did us much good as far as our investigation is concerned. Besides, she's still hiding something, that one. You think so, ma'am? I do. In fact, I'd bet on it. She might even be up to something. But our primary objective here is to lift the curse of the raging waves. We don't need to start digging into anything else without good reason. On that note, do you really intend to search the island for this other 800-year immortal? Yeah, I figure we might as well look into that too while we're here. Understood. Oh, hi there! Welcome back. My apologies for the interruption, but there is an important matter I wish to discuss with you. Now then, I believe you have just been privy to quite the interesting development. As Yumiko Shiki would tell it, Sato Shiranami is not only the 800-year immortal here on Kamishima, and so I would pose you a question. There is indeed one more individual on Kamishima who has made a miraculous return from the dead. You have borne witness to the death and revival of this individual a total of 4 times. With this in mind, allow me to ask, who is the other 800-year immortal on Kamishima? Please tell me their name. Wait, really? 4 times, you say? We've witnessed it 4 times? I thought it was him. Could it be... Wait, could it be Yuza? I mean, it would make sense. No. Let me just double check here. Yeah, I mean, I can't think of anyone else, really. Four times. Was it the times I drowned in the ocean? I did drown in the ocean 4 times. Wait, what if that's it? I thought it was Ikoma. Yes! I knew it! Correct. The answer is Yuza Minakuchi. So that time he was dying in the seafloor, that vision of him, that was not a ghost. That was actually him. I had a feeling after everything that's like been revealed. To think you got it in one go. You're quite the observant one. Every time user ran out of oxygen while diving, he suffocated to death in the ocean depths. I knew it! Yes! I affected that. I died 4 times. I knew it. However, following his demise, he returned to life and was able to continue where he had left off. It would normally be highly unusual for someone to reach a diver rank of 5 on their first outing. Such a feat would be difficult indeed unless one was unburdened by the fear of failure or the fear of death. It was this knowledge of his own immortality that led to him displaying such an uncanny degree of confidence. Wait, so he knew all along? What? As you may have suspected, Yuza Minakuchi became an 800-year immortal 5 years ago when he was saved by a mermaid. Oh, so it happened only recently. Okay. That makes more sense. That would explain everything. In truth, help arrived too late that fateful day, and it became the first time he lost his life. I wonder what light this new information will cast on events going forward. That's actually a pretty cool revelation, not gonna lie. With that, please enjoy the continuation of this tale. Wow, oh wow, okay. Now we're back to Yuza. We've made it this far. So, what's this important thing you have to do, Yuza? Sounds like it must be a pretty big deal. It is. I just hope you believe me. Listen, and don't fly off the handle. Oh, hello again. Please forgive the interruption. I have an important announcement to make. The moment you have been waiting for has arrived. Everything is ready for you to proceed. On August 7, upon returning to Kamishima after his dive, Yuza Minakuchi embarks on the fight of a lifetime. For unbeknownst to him, at this precise moment in time, a slew of predicaments would await him everywhere he turned. As for this really important thing he has to do, that is, of course, preventing the tragedy of Kamishima from coming to pass. The advent of the 400-year-old curse of the raging waves draws nearer Kamishima with every passing moment. Even so, do try to remember that Yuza's true aims are to locate a mermaid and uncover the truth about his mother. Will Yuza Minakuchi succeed in overcoming these challenges and fulfilling his objective, you ask? That is entirely up to you and the actions you choose to take from this moment forth. Thus concludes my announcement. I wish you good fortune. Fucking final boss-ass music. Okay. So basically, our choices matter. Good to know. What? You think Kikuko is planning to work a curse that'll cause a massacre on this island? Yes. You might find it hard to believe, but I'm sure about this. You're gonna have to give me a second to take this in. This is way heavier than I was expecting. I mean, a curse? I know I told you about the Tomokazuki and all, but how did you even find out about this? Have you got any proof? Well, I saw the future with my own 2 eyes, but I'm afraid I don't have any proof I can show you right now. You saw the future? Yuza, if this is some kind of prank, you'd better cut it out right now. Seriously, this shit isn't funny. If you're just fooling around, I don't know if we can be friends anymore. Do you think it's easy for me to call someone I'm on friendly terms with a murderer? I couldn't say something like this unless I was dead certain. I need you to trust me on this, Izami, before it's too late. Oh man, you're not making this easy, Yuza. I can't just... I mean... No, I understand. I won't ask you to believe me until I can present you with solid proof. Until then, I still need your help. I can't just sit back and let this happen. Okay, I won't try and stop you, but I'm not doing anything drastic until I'm sure we're doing the right thing here. That's all I needed to hear. Thanks, Izami. But for real, what's gotten into you, Yuza? What do you mean? I know your head's strong and all, but this is way beyond what I expect from you. It's like you're a totally different person. Come on, you're exaggerating. I'm the same old Yuza I've always been. Oh shit, it's the final showdown. Oh shit, shit's about to go down. Woo! Okay. Shit's about to go down. Shit's about to go down. Hold up. Get in here, chat. Get in here. Let me just notify my peeps. Alright, guys, you ready for this shit? Oh, man. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Huh? What are you two doing here? And what's with that getup, Yuza? Don't tell me you've been diving. Hey, what's up, Lewis? Just in time. Kikuko, do you have a minute? I heard you were heading out to the northern shore to fish in the bay today, so I came out to find you. Where'd you hear that? I only just decided that this morning. I didn't even tell anyone. Right. This is where it all begins. This is my chance. Oh, by the way, I have to find a way to change the future. But I don't have any evidence, and I doubt I can just talk Kikuko out of this. You don't do something like that on a whim. Whatever her motives are, they must be powerful. Even if I somehow manage to get her curse stone, there's still the risk that whatever destructive impulse has had a hold of her would drive her to make this tragedy happen some other way. That's why my best bet of containing the situation is to try and distract her. I'm going to change the future, one step at a time. There's no rush. After all, since we came here instead of heading back to the port, things are already different. I can change the future! By the way, Lewis, one thing you missed? Guess who's... We discovered the other immortal. Guess who it is? We've seen this person die like a few times already. It was just revealed to us. Yuza playing Back to the Future? Yuza playing Xenoblade? Yuza a Xenoblade protagonist? I can change the future! Little turtle. Okay. Hold up, let me just... I saved, right? I'm just being paranoid here. Who could it be? I forgot? Okay, well then in that case, I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I'll just tell you. It's Yuza! It's him. He became an immortal after being resurrected by the mermaid in that tragedy. Presumably, it was his mom who resurrected him. But, yeah. It's him. And the hints were there. Like, the game counts the times I've died. Isn't that funny? It counts the times I've died under the sea. And also that vision of him, the ghost he sees of himself, that wasn't a vision. That was him. Like, that is nuts. Anyways. Alright, it's time. So were you really off diving? You sure you should be doing that? If Chia finds out, she'll give you an earful, no doubt about it. Don't I know it? Seems everyone thinks I bring this island bad luck just by being here. Yuza. Well, sure, some folks might say that, but it's not as if you've done anything to deserve that kind of talk. I don't see a problem with you becoming a Nama diver myself. I appreciate that. Just today, plenty of folks told me not to go diving because a storm's on its way. But when they don't talk sense, I just ignore them. And so should you. I've been wondering. Are you unhappy here on the island, Kikuko? Huh? What makes you think that? I don't know. I just get the feeling you're not planning to stay here as an alma diver forever. You normally play the fool, but turns out you're pretty sharp, Yuza. Truth is, I can't help thinking of the future. You can earn a decent living as an alma diver if you know what you're doing, but all these old rules and customs tend to get in the way. I've been trying to change them here and there, but it's no good. Everyone's too stubborn to listen. I see. No luck, huh? Mark my words. Nothing's ever going to change around here. It's just between you and me. As much as I love being surrounded by nature on this island, the culture here isn't for me. So that's how you feel. Honestly, I'm about ready to break ties with this place. Oh yeah, she is. Not that anyone else needs to know that. Don't go spreading it around now. Frankly, I had no idea you were so interested in diving, Yuza. So, Kikuko, when you left the island, you did some kind of office work, right? That's true and all, but why are you asking? I was, just wondering if you might have preferred your life back then. I mean, you must have had more opportunities to meet people and go out on dates and all that. Stop right there! As if I don't hear enough of that as it is. What's it got to do with you anyway? Sorry, I didn't mean to pry. I was just wondering if you still kept in contact with anyone. Sure, a few people. Just a few. Would you say any of them had a big influence on you? Huh? Seriously, what's all this about? Oh, nothing really. I was just curious. Listen, working for that company wasn't exactly a huge break in my career. All I did was poor teen answer the phone. Here we go. You've been passing Kameshimaru hand mirrors around to everyone, right? Yeah, I have. Sounds like someone keeps their ear to the ground. So, how many have you given out? Who's got one already? I don't know, I haven't kept track or anything. But if I had to guess, I'd reckon it'd be about 20 or so. Why though? You want one too? If so, I'll get one of you later. No thanks. Don't worry about it. Suit yourself. They're pretty sweet little items, if I do say so myself. Anyway, Yuza, did you really come all the way out here just to chat? Something like that. But I've wasted enough of your time. Thanks for hearing me out. Come on, Azami. Let's go. If you're sure. See you later, Kikuko. Right, I know we just got back, but there's no time to waste. We've got to track down and collect all the Kamishima Maru mirrors Kiko handed out as soon as possible. Yes, she is. Because she did it. She was behind the murders earlier. Way back then. Oh wait, I think you were here for that, weren't you? I don't remember. But yeah, no. Now she suspects that Yuza knows. It's gonna be a game of chicken. Huh? Why? If I'm right, those mirrors are actually the targets of the curse. No way, seriously? Still, man, all this curse business is a bit much. Yeah, okay. Look, given what people think of me, I'd have a hard time handling this on my own. I'm going to need your help, Azami. I guess we'll have to try and convince everyone the mirrors are defective or something, but we'd better not let Kikuko find out what we're up to. Yuza. I want to believe you, and I'd like nothing more than to help you out. But before I lift a finger, there's something I've got to know. Alright. See, I've got a pretty good idea of what made you change out of the blue like this. You do? When you were diving before, and you came face to face with a Tomokazuki. Something happened, didn't it? You haven't been the same since then. And come to think of it, does this have anything to do with your search for a mermaid? You're right. I should have told you the full story to begin with. I've been in such a rush I got ahead of myself. You're right. Something did happen to me, and I'll tell you all about it right now if you want to hear. I'm all ears. First of all, tracking down a mermaid is still my end goal. That hasn't changed. At least something's still the same. But what I'm trying to do right now started when I found out about the danger Kamishima is in, and realized I had to do something to prevent it. Are you with me so far? Sure. If I knew the island was in danger, I'd want to protect it too. But how did you find out about that anyway? Earlier, you said you saw the future. When did that happen? It was when I encountered the Tomokazuki. I knew it. It was the freaking ghost thing. The ghost vision. The moment our hands touched, everything went dark, and then the future unfolded before me. Huh. So it was kind of like a vision from the Tomokazuki. A warning. That's exactly what it felt like. A stream of images filled my mind all at once, together with a rush of understanding. It's like they were imprinted into my memory. I don't know how it works. But I believe what I saw. I know what's going to happen here on Kamishima if I don't do something to change it. So that's what started all this, huh? Yuza, did you know there was a Tomokazuki there? Is that why you picked that spot to dive? No, it's like I told you, I was hoping to find a clue there since that's the spot where I encountered a mermaid once before. I never would have dreamed I'd end up seeing a vision of the tragedy like that. For all I know, this might have nothing to do with mermaids at all. But now that I know about it, I can't just forget it, can I? Of course not. Now that I know the full story. You can count on my help too. So seeing as Kikuko is the culprit, I'm guessing we need to collect those hand mirrors to save everyone. Yeah, but she's not the only threat. there's more to this. More? There are actually 2 calamities on the horizon for Kamishima today. Azami is the GOAT. Yes, he's the realest bro to have ever... Bro. 2! You gotta be kidding me! The first is the massacre caused by Kikuko's curse. And the second is the curse of the raging waves, which has been brewing up a violent storm for the last 400 years. It's going to hit the island tonight. Huh? Now you've lost me again. I can't keep up! For starters, why is all this happening on the same day? I don't know. I get the feeling it's just an unfortunate coincidence. And there would have been nothing we could do about it either. But since I've been forewarned, I have a chance to prevent it. I'll explain the rest on the way. There's no time to lose. We have to track down every last one of those mirrors. Alright. Oh! Oh! So this is the... I feel like we do this at the end. Considering how games like this work, they'll make you want to jump here and be like, ooh, but then like there's something you don't know in the other branches that you probably should. So in that case, let's return to our goat, Arnav. Our goat, Avi. Ah, welcome back, everyone. It's me, Avi. Well, so much for that. Even after everything we've went through, we've got nothing to show for it. It's almost astounding how little we've managed to learn. Like some reverse miracle.
Was. I think rumors spread, and now everyone is avoiding us.
This is a pickle. I can't even bring up mermaids without the islanders looking at me like some odd foreigner who lost his marbles. Indeed, he is the goat. And for some reasoning, mentioning Mari Minakachi makes things even worse. Did people hate her or something? Just hearing her name makes them recoil with undisguised disgust.
Yes, I noticed that too, though your way of asking probably doesn't help much. Well, how about we take a break from investigating and go for a little sightseeing instead? Seems like there's a shrine and a lighthouse around here, so we might as well drop by.
Count me in. To be honest, the way people are treating us has started to bum me out. Maybe heading to the lighthouse to unwind a bit wouldn't be such a bad idea. Do I have a choice here? No! We must go to the jetty, and that's that!
What? Don't scare me like that! What's gotten on to you all of us? What's gotten into you all of a sudden?
The waves of my yearning soul keep crashing against my chest, insisting I seek out the shore.
Right, sure. The usual, then.
Well then, off we go. Okay, blank screen. That crashed my game. He crashed my game. God damn it, Avi. What the hell? So that's what happens. I see. Yeah. Interesting. Bruh. So that's what happens when you go to the jetty. I think it's a sign. I think it's a bad sign of something. He dies. Oh, and now we're back? Okay. Interesting. I'm just gonna save in case that happens again. I'm gonna save into slot 2. That sure was something. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, looks like we've got ourselves a spunky young lady here. Maybe we should have a word with her. All right, this could be our last chance. Let's give it our all.
Excuse me, could we speak with you for a moment?
Oh, Sussy.
Sussy, no! There's no way she wants to talk to us if we're that forward.
Foreign visitors? How unusual! And your names are Avi and Cersei? Welcome to Kamishima. My name is Kikuko. I'm an Alma diver.
Kikuko, the Yama Diver. Such a pleasure to meet a charming young lady in a place like this.
Charming young lady, you say? Oh, my. Well, now you're allowed to ask me anything you like.
Bruh, wouldn't it be so funny if, like, the happy ending is we just marry Kikuko with this foreigner guy, Avi, just because it turns out she has a thing for foreigners or whatever? That would be so funny, wouldn't it, chat? Anyways. Oh, items! Wait, go back. Why are the items up here? Huh? Oh. Avi with the Riz? I know, right? Avi the Rizzler. This may be a bit out of nowhere, but you don't happen to know anything about mermaids, do you?
Huh? Mermaids?
Oh, so you do know something.
When you say mermaids, you mean mermaids, right? The mythical creatures?
Precisely, the very same. Rumor has it that this island houses some kind of secret connection to mermaids, but I haven't been able to ascertain whether it's true or not. So tell me, are mermaid secrets about?
Are you saying you really came all the way out here to look for mermaids?
More or less. So any information you may have would be a huge help.
Sorry, I don't really have anything for you, but I do happen to be a little interested in mermaids myself.
Fantastic! Another fan entranced by the mysterious.
They say that eating the flesh of a mermaid will grant you immortality, right?
That's right. Could you perhaps be interested in immortality as well?
I guess so. Not for myself, though.
Oh?
So you mentioned that this island has some sort of connection to mermaids.
More than just a little interested, are you? Well, in fact, right here in Issei Bay, there used to be.
Wow, so mermaids used to live on this Taishima place. So you think there may be still some clues here in Kamishima that will lead you to the mermaids in Ryugu?
Nail on the head and right on the button.
Fortunately, I can't say that I've heard any mermaid stories on this island before.
A pity. Hold on, let me just close the window real quick. I'll be right back. Give me a moment. Okay, and we're back. Sorry. Kept you waiting. Sorry to keep you waiting. So you're an active Alma diver then? Are there many young divers these days?
Not really. The younger generation doesn't really go for diving anymore. It just makes more sense to pursue higher education.
I see. It's a real shame to see such a long-standing tradition slowly fade away.
Well, it is quite dangerous after all. Can't really blame them for choosing safer options. Just the other day, I heard 2 Alma divers went missing around Toba.
Oh. Hold up, I'll be... Sorry, I gotta do something real quick. Just a few seconds. Very quick. And we're back. See, that was so quick. Faster than a bullet. Faster than, You need more lore? Well, you're going to get more lore, don't worry. The game loves to recap things, so you'll get more soon enough.
Speaking of Alma divers... Oh, also, if you watch the YouTube video, it would provide a lot more context.
I heard armor divers have a legend that if you go diving around here, there's a chance a Tomokazuki might emerge from the depths.
Sussy! Enough with the ghost stories!
You sure know a lot, don't you? You're right. It's a well-known legend. Not that I've seen it with my own eyes or anything. Don't know anyone else who has either. Huh. Maybe your semen endowment symbols have kept you safe. Oh, those? I don't have any. I don't really go in for superstitions like that. Are you really okay without them? I think it's no more than an old tradition meant to remind us not to forget our gratitude and respect towards the sea. All those old-fashioned rules and traditions. Don't you think it's about time for a reform? But isn't free diving close to a Shinto ritual and spirit? Isn't showing reverence and offerings to the sea god crucial? Oh, you're pretty devout for a foreigner. I'm impressed. But you know, I believe it's exactly because of these tedious customs like that, one that young people are losing interest in diving. We should keep up with the times, otherwise there's no way this tradition will survive. Yeah, I kind of sensed it. This character is like social commentary, the character. Japanese social commentary. Well now, that's very level-headed thinking. Maybe it's because I'm part of the so-called new generation. Some people don't like my attitude, but I get the job done. Yeah, this is definitely like a social commentary kind of character. I feel it. Japan's too rigid and conservative. Oh, why did I feel that sudden urge to go to the jetty earlier? Because curse bearers attract one another. It's like stand users. Ooh, Jojo. Thanks to that, we ended up running into Kiko. Come to think of it. Oh, what did he say? Come to think of it, I completely forgot about the still tide mirror that Ikuma told us to look for. I guess I'll try my luck and ask. Some of the young divers go to the high school in the mainland. Some of the young divers go to high school in the mainland and work as armor divers when they return home. I guess there's also that guy who just started working as an armor here. I saw him earlier. I didn't realize men could become armor divers too. It's not like that's forbidden. It's really rare though. This is the first time I've ever seen it happen. Interesting. Oh, right. Actually, there's someone we're looking for on this island. Would you mind if we asked you about them? Sure. Who is it? A woman named Mari Minakchi. Ah. See, that's exactly how everyone else around here has been reacting when we ask about her. No, it's just... I'm sorry, but that woman died in an accident at sea 5 years ago. Ah, yes. We are well aware that she has passed away. Huh? Why do you ask? Did she leave anything behind? Was there perhaps someone who was close to her? Anything like that? Sorry, I've got no idea. Nobody on this island really knew her. Although her son has just returned to the island. Actually, the guy I was talking about earlier, the new armor diver, that's his son. Her son, you say? Now it's getting interesting. We'd certainly like to meet him. Do you know where he is? Sorry, no idea. But he's got to be somewhere around the island. His name is Yuza Minakchi. I'll give you his home address. You might find him there. Wow, thank you. This is invaluable information. By the way, you wouldn't happen to know why everyone is frantically dodging our questions about Mari Minakchi, would you? Was she such a terrible person? It's something people don't really like to talk about. She didn't fit in much with the other islanders. No one knew much about her either. Why are you so interested in her anyway? Well, this is kind of a secret, but it seems that Mari Minakchi had some sort of connection to the mermaids. Huh? You don't say! I see, so that's why. Oh, did you remember something?
Not really. It's just that I always thought she was a little off. Almost asked, though, she wasn't actually human.
So you're saying Mari might not have been human after all? That she was actually a mermaid?
No way! I was just joking! She was kind of weird, sure, but a mermaid? That's a bit far-fetched, don't you think?
Right. Oh, right. I just remembered. There's a particular mirror on this island that we're looking for. Do you happen to know anything about that?
A mirror, you say? Well, well, you've come to the right woman.
Oh, you know it. Luck's finally on our side.
Could it be that you're talking about this? Ta-da!
She got that murderous look on her face. But no, I feel like Cersei's gonna detect it. She's gonna be like,
Hey, Arnav, don't take that mirror. Something's off.
Goodness, that's the cutest mirror I've ever seen.
This is the famous Kamishima souvenir. The Kamishimaru hand mirror. I had no idea it'd become so famous.
No way. Could this be the still tide mirror?
Definitely not.
Right.
Oh, this isn't the one you're after? No, well, since you seem to have taken a liking to it, I'd still love to let you have it. Consider it a memento of our meeting today.
What? Really? Lucky me! Chat, we already know what the answer is gonna be, right? We already know, right? Right? Right?
This lovely looking young woman giving us a free souvenir? Being so nice to us?
Of course we're gonna decline. Actually, I changed my mind. I don't need it after all.
You sure? It's free, you know?
Well, when you put it like that, that is true. Free. However, there's no such thing as free in this economy! Strongly decline! No, I'm sure! I absolutely decline!
Okay, sure. If you feel that strongly about it, I won't press you. Curse his fault again.
Anyway, what we're looking for is actually a bronze mirror.
A bronze mirror? You mean the type you see in history books?
Yeah, probably. Something like that.
No, I can't say I know anything about that.
Shame. We did it. We did the good choice. Learning about Mari Minakuchi's son is huge. That alone was worth coming here for.
The way she's side-eyeing her, does she know? Oh, okay, never mind. She's the most approachable of all the people we've talked to by far. Maybe this time we'll actually learn something.
It's a little sad to be this happy just because someone finally agreed to talk to us.
I wonder who's to blame for that.
What? You're saying it's my fault? Funny. Okay, anyways, let's continue the conversation. That's what we came here for.
I never heard anything about a bronze mirror on this island.
Oh, wait, why is it spinning? Wait, stop spinning so fast! What the hell? Is this another curse technique or something? Huh? Oh, wait. What else is there to do? Looks like we've made a solid first impression. She seemed genuinely excited to talk to us. After all the lengths we went to, I've refused to leave this place without at least a few answers. Who would have thought? Seems like just bluntly calling out to her was the best approach after all. The image of a polite and reserved Japan I've been holding on to for so long is starting to falter.
No people here, right? Oh, items. The custode bearing the curse of the forsaken fish. Should I really be carrying this around? Wait a minute. Oh! The Tamatibako. Sacred treasure of the mermaids. I haven't had the courage to open it yet.
Huh? Is that the Tamatibako?
What?
Sorry, yeah, I just happened to notice. And judging by your reaction, I'd say I'm right.
Damn it! I didn't think it'd be that noticeable!
A glimpse alone shouldn't have given away that it was the Tamatibako. My initial guess was just a bluff, but Avi's reaction confirmed it.
Damn it, Avi! Susie, I'm sorry! Uh-oh. She wants it. She wants it. Kikuko, why the interest in the Tamatibako?
It's some kind of ancient mermaid treasure, right?
My, you're well informed. She got the murder eyes. Yeah.
Would you be willing to hand it over to me? I'll make sure it's worth your while.
Huh?
You see, I know someone who's ridiculously rich and in search of eternal life. They'd be willing to pay a small fortune for that thing. They'll offer the kind of money you probably only get to see once in a lifetime. So, what do you say?
Whoa, slow down!
Avi?
Much more than some third-rate writer like yourself could earn in a lifetime. Oh, sorry, whoops.
Much more than some third-rate writer like yourself could earn in a lifetime.
Wait, how does she know he's a writer? Did he tell her?
I don't know what you could possibly need the Tamatibako for anyway, but wouldn't you like to move up in the world?
I believe I understand your offer, Kikuko. But my answer is no! Not a chance! No way, no how! It's never been about money! It's about the thrill! The adventure!
Adventure?
Exactly! Embarking on a journey to unravel the secret of the mermaid's immortality. What better adventure could a man ask for? You may call me romantic, and that's what I am. An adventurer at heart.
You've totally lost me. You're throwing this chance away for some childish adventure?
You wouldn't understand! I put my life on the line to find a mermaid! I'm not handing the box over!
I see. Seems like there's no reasoning with you. It'd be so much easier if you had it.
Huh?
Why'd you have to refuse the mirror? This would have been so much easier.
Avi, yeah, honestly, I agree. Avi is the goat. Huh? Oh, the mirror. I don't know, it just felt like the right thing to do. Why do you ask?
Are things not going as planned?
I'm not sure what's going on, but I feel like we might have just narrowly escaped danger. Sounds like if we had that mirror on us, she would have been able to steal the Tamatibako. I'd like to get more information out of her, but it seems as though she's plotting something. Ooh. Ooh! Ooh! Oh, yes. Spicy. So why don't you enlighten us? Who told you about the Tamatibako?
Who knows? Think you'll get it out of me with that attitude?
She still hasn't given up on the Tamatibako. There's no doubt about it. Kikuko wants to take the Tamatibako from us. But even so, the Tamatibako won't grant immortality without the flesh of a mermaid. If she has any other information about mermaids, we need it.
Avi, focus. I need you to listen to me. But without taking your eyes off of Kikuko.
Huh? Oh, got it.
I'm pretty sure she has a cursed stone.
What?
What's this all about? I couldn't tell right away, because it was masked by the heavy veil of ghost energy that's all over the island, but on closer inspection, the ghost stone's aura is impossible to conceal. Huh? Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. What if the condition to activate a curse was holding on to one of those mirrors? Then we can relax, right? The condition isn't met. Well, only if the mirror was all there is to it. As long as we don't know for sure what the condition is, we need to stay on high alert. Why is it scrolling so fast, man? Come on. There's no doubt about it. Oh, wait. Chat, what do we do? Chat, what do we do? Chat, we just keep talking. Well, we have no choice but to keep talking. Let's just save. I'm very paranoid about this, so... Actually, no. I don't need to save. We didn't talk about much. I've got a bad feeling about the way she's looking at us now. Yeah, she about to kill you. Riz won't win anymore, yo. Yeah, nah, Riz is over. It's over. It's so over. Hey, Kikuko. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Yeah? Ta-da! What are the odds? Turns out we both got curse stones. This one's called the Curse of the Forsaken Fish. When its conditions are met, it transforms you into a fish and kills you. Pretty messed up, huh? What?! Avi, are you sure?! You were planning to use your curse stone on us to steal the Tamatibako, weren't you? But your curse stone requires us to have one of those hand mirrors, am I right? On the other hand, I can use my curse stone on you whenever I so please. You're bluffing. Your curse stone must have a condition too. Yeah? Who's to say it hasn't already been met? Now, cease your scheming and tell us what you know. So why don't you enlighten us? Who told you about the Tamatibako? Ah, come on. Do you really have the resolve to kill someone with the curse? Does she know, chat? Does she know? Well, I'm not exactly keen on it, but I am prepared to defend my life if necessary. Really? I wasn't expecting that from such a kind gentleman. You look like you wouldn't hurt a fly. Indeed, my heart is pure, but trust me, I'm quite capable. Experience has hardened my resolve. Eh? You're saying you've actually used it before? At this point, what difference does one more death to the tally make? My hands are already stained. Damn, so you're a proper criminal. Maybe I should report you to the cops. Be my guest. I wonder which is faster, my curse or your phone call. What about your lady friend? Well, are you okay with this? I'm afraid there's no restraining Avi. I've pretty much given up on him at this point. So it would be great if you could just give up and hand over the curse stone. What the fuck is this? You guys are absolutely insane. Ah, come on now. I think we can agree that we both have our issues. She is tweaking. This is great. It's like watching an Ace Attorney witness have a breakdown. But Avi's the attorney. Good. We're at a stalemate. Now I can try to extract some information out of her. Good job, Cersei. Making her believe I've lost it. Very convincing. Actually, maybe a little too convincing. Does she really think I'm that crazy? Whatever. I've got more important things to focus on now. Yeah, Avi is locked in. He is locked the fuck in. Not completely, though, obviously, considering how he is, but... Alright, look. Seems like you're just as dead set on the Tamatibako as I am. This standoff won't get us anywhere. Why don't you tell us your motivation? Maybe we'll be able to find a compromise.
Compromise?
Say, for example, if granting your wish were to stir the spirit of adventure within me, I cannot hand over the Tamatibako, but perhaps I'd be willing to let you borrow its power of immortality.
How can I be tall and nonchalant like Avi? For real. For real. I've got no romantic tale for you. I told you. I just want to get that rich person what he's looking for so he can see how important I am to him. That's all there is to it.
Oh, important, you say? How is that? I did not see that coming. What?
Because I'm his illegitimate child.
Oof. So this whole time, all these murders is because she has daddy issues. Bruh. 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 Moral of the story, just seek a therapist. Come on. God damn.
But he simply refuses to admit it. Whatever I do, he won't even acknowledge my existence. I mean, just look at me. I must be a disgrace in his eyes. But a woman like me shouldn't be wasting her life away on some backwater island. I was born of noble blood. I was meant to run in this miserable place. Yet he cast me aside and refuses to even acknowledge my existence. It's humiliating.
So your father's some rich man.
Yeah, there's hardly anyone in Iseshima who doesn't know the name Yoshihatsu Yamashina.
So it was just in our faces this whole time. This guy was the bad guy. Okay. I mean, it wasn't already obvious enough. I figured he was one of the bad guys, and then like this guy would join in on the mix. But hey, I could be wrong. Maybe it was just him, this old bastard. It's always the rich folks. In life and in fiction. Unless your name is Lee Xiaolan. Or Yukiko Amagi. Or Akiyama or Shun Akiyama. Yeah.
It's noble bloodline stretching back centuries. And here I am stuck in this wretched life.
Law was right, indeed. I about to be a lawman, for real. Sorry, anyways. This is serious. Yamashina, eh?
I've done everything in my power to earn his recognition. I give him my all to make it in the big city, and for what? Nothing I tried worked out. In the end, I had to come crawling back to this island trying to make ends meet as an armor diver. But I still kept telling myself that someday, somehow...
I see. So you figured that since Yamashina is seeking immortality, you could leverage the box to get what you want at the same time. Oh wait, what am I saying? No, this guy already works for... Oh, sorry, what was it? This guy already works for Yamashina anyway, so he's already a bad guy by default. It's always the Bruce Lee characters that are the most Goten-based ones. True. Fei Long, Martial Law, Might Guy, Rock Lee. Those are the Naruto characters, if you haven't watched anime. Liu Kang? Yeah, exactly. Oh, and Maxi from Soul Calibur, right. Oh, I guess Chie from Persona 4.
Yeah, I used to work at this small company. Janley from Dead or Alive.
Bro, I had completely forgotten about Dead or Alive. Oh, and speaking of 3D fighters, Jackie Bryant from Virtua Fighter? Yeah.
The young CEO of the place is basically Yamashina's protege. I guess he felt sorry for me, so he let it slip that Yamashina was after immortality.
Interesting. And was he the one who told you about the Coast Stone and the Tamatibako as well?
Yeah. Since even Yamashina doesn't know about this, he suggested I use it to my advantage and take the credit.
He gave me the curse stone and told me to use it wisely. Oh. So it was him! I was right! I knew it! It was him! Duh. I told you, chat. I told you. Anyways. Oh, how intriguing. So you wanted to trade the Tamatibaco for Yamashina's recognition. That's right. See, I knew we were never going to find a compromise. True. It's a compelling story, but it's missing a certain adventurous allure, rather. Yeah, Jackie is cool. He's a unique take. He's a different take on the Bruce Lee archetype. He's cool. That company president you mentioned, how come he knew about the Tamatibaco and the curse stone? Just who exactly is he? I was wondering the same thing. Of course you were. He's an incredible person after all. There it is. There it is. Mr. Kipe Ikoma is an amazing man. It's thanks to him I got a chance to make my dream come true. Oh! Did you just say Ikoma? Kipe Ikoma, you say? From Salad Planning? Huh? You know Mr. Ikoma? Indeed. Just met him the other day. In fact, I got his business card. Huh? You have Mr. Ikoma's business card? Wait, and that business card you took out earlier was his? That's right. Want to see it? No, it's fine. You hold on to that. If you say so. What? Oh, brother. We are so cooked, chat. Huh? What? A curse echo? Yikes! Did we mess up? Nah! Placa Sesteri! Guard his path and with thy merciful hand protect him! Sussy, my goat! She is the goat! Yes! What? You have Mr. Ikoma's business card! The conditions should have been met! So what? Yikes, I thought I was done for. You were. I'm sorry. All I can do is delay the curse. I can't dispel it. It's going to take effect in about 1 minute, so you need to do something before then. Huh? Like what? Oh, she knows. He has to kill her. A curse is dispelled by eliminating its caster. What comes next is up to you. He's gonna push you into the water. What? Eliminate! Why do I have to keep doing this? There's no other option! I have no other option! Poor Avi, forced to kill again! Oh, the humanity! But it's my life or yours. I'm sorry, Kiko. Ah, damn it! I refuse to die here! Ah! What the? What's wrong with you? Ah! She fell into the water. It's now or never. Ah! Ah! I retrieved the curse stone from the ocean. Are you alright, Avi? Well, I barely made it out alive, but I can't say if I feel particularly good about it. So it had to come to this. No turning back now, it seems. This is what happens when you deal with curses. They might turn back on you at any moment. You should be prepared for that.
I'm gonna be dead ass. She deserved it. Honestly? Yeah, I agree. She was willing to kill everyone, even like innocent kids, because of her daddy issues. Like, nah, bruh. Yeah, psychopath. Rest in piss. I hope that ocean water tasted like piss when you drowned in it. Bitch! Anyways. Understood. So what about the cursed stone? What's it like? Yeah, about that. It's the mirror! What? The very thing that's killing the people can repel the curse of the raging waves? What? What? Yeah, see, yeah, I agree, Lewis. Exactly. Exactly. She had it coming. Bitch had it coming. That's right. A palm-sized bronze hand mirror. Wait. Don't tell me the still-tide mirror was actually a curse stone all along. The cursed stone's resentful memory doesn't seem to indicate anything like that. So this cursed stone had a resentful memory too, eh? What did you learn? There's so much information, it's hard to make sense of it. Here, take a look for yourself. Don't just toss it like that. It's a curse stone, not a baseball. So you're not gonna look? Of course I am. Let's see. Whoa! So this is the real deal. Oh, a mermaid. There's a mermaid on it. So this is the curse of Tyranno Tomoshige that grew over 800 long years. Tyranno Tomoshige? Never heard of him. He wasn't exactly what you call a historically important figure, even within the Heike. Seems that he sought out the mermaid's power of immortality to restore the Heike, but his pursuit ended in failure. That resentment, it must have dwelled within Tomoshige's bronze mirror. Hey yo, who's on about Bruce Lee? You missed it, Riddler. You missed some good Bruce Lee shit. We were just hating on Bruce. We would never hate on Bruce Lee. We were hating on rich people, and then Law hated rich people, and then we were talking about how Bruce Lee clones are goats because I guess they tend to hate rich people. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. It was based hours. Most likely. Then the symbol on the hand mirror and the business card were the true cursed target. Oh, that means the map. The map is also the cursed target. This is a curse mark. Oh. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Oh. Damn. So that's what it was. If only we'd realized it sooner. Well, what's done is done. Don't be too hard on yourself. I hate rich people. I have a feeling like we're going to have to revisit this route, right? And then talk to her without showing the card. So she wouldn't be compelled to try to kill us. And then we find a happier ending for both parties. Keiko mentioned she got a curse stone from Ikoma, right? Exactly. To think that slippery snake was sneaky enough to put the curse markers on his own business cards. I knew it. I knew he was an evil bastard. I knew he was the main bad guy. That Ikoma guy's seriously dangerous. That was way too close. Good thing we were cautious, especially since it seems he's after the Tomatabako too. Yeah, seems like working without him turned out to be the right call. Although he may grow suspicious if he can't contact Kikuko anymore. Considering he's after the Tomatabako, there's a chance he might still chase after us. We need to keep our guard up. I think it's safe to assume he already knows about Miss Somikawa and the Tomatabako. I do wonder why he told us to go look for the steel-tied mirror, too. Well, it's not this mirror. And we've got no reason to follow his orders anyway. Okay, so it's a different mirror. That makes more sense. I'd rather try and find out more about the mermaid as soon as possible. You're right. We didn't learn anything from Kikuko.
Looks like we've got no choice but to continue our investigation of the island, shall we? Okay, so this officially means that these two right now are the most OP characters. Currently, they're the most OP in the plot, in the lore. Unintentionally, it just so happened to be that way.
Could you hold on for a moment?
Uh-oh, who's this? Huh? Someone's there? Ah!
Ah!
You! Uh-oh. To be continued? To be continued? I'll make it up to you with some rice after the tournament. I like that one too. I like this old voice actor. He sounded very much like a man struggling financially. He sounded very much like a dad. The new voice actor, I like him and all, but like he sounds too young. He sounds like he could be voicing Forest Law. Sorry, a lot of screaming. Something got caught up in my throat. Ugh, goddamn. Okay. Oh yeah, no, he said dim sum. Yeah, I'll make it up for you. I'll make it up to you with some dim sum after I win the tournament. That's what he said. Before that, he was telling Paul, you'll be eating fried rice through a straw when I'm done with you," after they were arguing about the money. I remember this. I remember this really well. I used to play Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection, like, religiously. Man, I miss the character interludes. This was when Tekken actually tried with their single-player stuff and the lore. They don't even have that anymore. It's sad. The interludes added so much to the universe. Wait, out of curiosity, I just want to know what would have happened if I, I'm too curious about this. Sorry. I like how it shows she got slimed by the curse. I just thought that was funny. You just see Avi's face just normal, and then Kiko's just the fish is just blocking her face. Yeah, I know. It's just, why can't we have both? You know, for the casuals. Yes, Avi is indeed very handsome. No homo, obviously. I'm just saying that matter of factly, in agreement to you. Yes, I recognize your profile pic the first time I saw it. Brings back good memories. T4 had a cool aesthetic. Something about it hit different. Jin was goated. Yeah, he was so goated in 5, and then they just ruined his character. He's just a fucking genocidal idiot. Not even in 8. It started with 6. Like, what the hell?
6, the way they wrote him in 6 and 7 were so bad, they just forgot everything in 8. And pretended he was the good guy. That's why they don't have Miguel in there. Because Miguel would have called him out on it. Oh, you mean gameplay-wise? Yeah. He was really good in... I liked him in 7. He was really hard, though, but... He's the character, like... If you master him, it's, like, really rewarding, and those parries are satisfying as hell. Jin was a monkey? Jin wasn't fun to fight, though. Yeah, I'll give you that. No. But, like, he felt like there was a skill floor, at least, in learning him. Honestly, you know what? I don't care enough to keep going. This is taking way too long. Let's just go back. Yeah, Tekken 4 Kazuya was good. Huh, interesting. I liked the... Compared to 8, Tekken 7 was great. Objectively, yeah, I can see that. Tekken 7 isn't the best Tekken. Aesthetic-wise, I mean, it's an ugly-ass looking game. And they added rage arts in that game. And that was just the start of a lot of bad things. I did like the idea of rage drives, though. Like, not necessarily like annoying cutscene to watch, but like a little comeback mechanic to give you like a little fighting chance. I like the idea of that. It was flashy and short and sweet. Tekken 8's just god-awful. I am never touching that game ever again. Fuck the heat system. Alright, I think we gotta return to the housewife. I'm glad you guys got to experience Arnav at least. But now we return. Real Tekken 6. Yeah. I feel like 6 is the best gameplay-wise. Though I'll be honest, I haven't played Tekken Tag 1 or anything before 4, so I can't really say. Tekken Tag 2 is good, but it's super duper complicated. Yeah, 6, plot issues aside, if we're talking gameplay and like everything else, it's solid. It was good. Absolute cinema. Now then, as much as I'd like to relax and enjoy our surroundings, shall we take this chance to review the current situation and talk about our next move? A sound idea, yes. First, Detective Ide contacted us this morning, informing us that a mermaid corpse had washed up in Futagamiura. However, okay, so this is the Cliff's Notes, by the way. They're recapping.
When we went to investigate, we discovered that the corpse was in fact that of Miss Somikawa, whose whereabouts we were looking into. She had been transformed into a fish by a curse. Quite the troublesome development. She was shaping up to be a key figure in a number of incidents. With that in mind, the most likely culprits are the two foreigners we ran into the day before yesterday in Ichika. Oh man, this is gonna be like one big misunderstanding. This is gonna be a huge misunderstanding. Oh, this ain't gonna be good for our boy Avi. I like how all our perspectives on the Tekken games are like super different. For me, I'm not really nostalgia pilled. Like, I don't care for the old games objectively. Like, I mean, I ain't gonna bother with Tekken 3 or older if I'm gonna be real. But I feel like the new games are really god-awful compared to the best that Tekken has to offer, which was, oddly enough, 5 and 6, the first Tekken games I've played. 5 was the first one I played, Dark Resurrection. And that had its own balancing issues, sure, but I mean, I wasn't playing competitive. I was just playing by myself. Playing against those bots. Three and Tag 1 had 8 good characters. That just ate the rest, TBH. Yeah, old games, man. Old games and their balancing. You know, now all this fighting game talks, I feel like playing one, but I don't know what. I feel like just taking a break from this and just hopping onto a fighting game right now. I have a few, but I'm so rusty. I don't even know where I'd start. Let's just save here. I feel like we've made a lot of progress in the plot. Not only that, we've learned a lot. Like, so much has happened. So, chat, what fighting game we talking? Let me see if I can download a Tekken game. Wait, I just remember, I streamed Dark Resurrection before. Yeah, I was playing Lei in that game. Lei's fun. I like Lei. I miss him so much. He's fun every game. Whatever you do, do not touch Tekken. Oh, don't worry. I don't even have it installed. I will never install it. I mean, it's a big file. No, I'm never touching Tekken 8 again. Let's see. Okay, what fighting games do I have right now? Aside from Street Fighter 6, which I don't feel like playing. It's not a bad game. You know, it's objectively a good fighting game. It's just, I don't really feel like playing it. So, we feeling a Tekken game or just any fighting game? What is it, chat? I can play for a little bit before we close stream. Street Fighter, I see a Street Fighter 3 suggestion. Oh, that reminds me. I realized something. I do not like any of the characters in Third Strike. I've tried all of them. I tried maining like a bunch of them. And none of the characters clicked with me. You guys ever had that fighting game that's like that? Like, you just don't like any of the characters, gameplay-wise? For whatever reason? That's me with Third Strike. Third Strike is the only fighting game that I don't have, like, a favorite character in. Like, at all. Like, I just don't like... For you, Ryu, Dudley, Urien, I just... Yeah, I don't feel Dudley, to be honest. I tried playing him a bunch. Nah. Ugh. Ryu, I don't know. I don't like the main characters in fighting games. They tend to be boring. Unless it's like Soul Bad Guy. Like that with Dead or Alive? Man, I gotta try Dead or Alive at some point. You know what? I could stream that at some point. Yeah, no, I'm gonna see if I can get a hold of that somehow and maybe stream it a little bit tomorrow.
Okay. Like, the closest I've ever gotten in Third Strike to liking a character was Urian, but he is so friggin' difficult to play. At least just his combos. Like, his game plan and everything is pretty straightforward. But Jesus Christ. Ah, but this soundtrack slaps. You can never deny that. Oh, is it loud? I'm so sorry. Oh, okay. When you said my ears in all caps, I thought it was like really loud and you just got like ear graped or something. You try to play Ryu Hayabusa? They never stop. Don't you just hate it when like your favorite character from like a favorite series just doesn't stick with you? That was me with Phoenix Wright in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom. I just do not like playing Phoenix Wright in that game. Ugh, so disgusting. You have to rely on RNG, and you have to rely on like the proper like teammates. You have to choose certain specific teammates to optimize Phoenix Wright. He's hard. Yeah, he's hard to play too. That too. Yes. Ugh. Like, bro, like charge partitioning with this guy is just such a pain in the ass. Bro, the charge inputs in this game are so hard. I still can't do it. Bruh. Okay. See what I mean? You have... I did it there, but like, you can do a headbutt after that second charge, and I could never, for the life of me, understand how they did it. No, yeah, you remembered correctly. The charge partitioning itself isn't hard. It's not a hard concept. It's just when you do it within combos, and when combos require doing it twice, that becomes a bit of an annoying issue. Ugh. Bruh, see what I mean? And yeah, parry, but that just takes experience. Like that requires experience. In the meantime, if you guys want me to play another fighting game, stream another fighting game for the next like 20 minutes, type in the chat. I'll see what I can do. Structured densely, but that's why I don't like Ryu because of that. He's so structured. If you notice, like, if you look at all the characters I've played in every fighting game ever, none of them are structured or fundamental or based on fundamentals. Okay, except for Street Fighter 6, Sagat. Well, I mean, if that even counts. But that's like the one exception. Actually, no, Sagat, no, that's not an exception. Sagat, there's not much fundamentals for him anymore. He plays so different now. I like it. Bruh. Sagat has aura, yeah. That's why I mained him part of it, because of that. Sagat's always been a cool character. I keep saying this, but yeah, he's always been cool. It's just that up until now, his gameplay was super boring and it takes away from his aura. Because all he would ever do is just stand back, tiger shot, tiger shot, tiger uppercut. That's literally all he did. Okay. Mate is not pairing. Yeah, not anymore. I was playing it for the past hour and a half, but we're They kept talking about fighting games, and now I just have the urge to play one. Bruh, how does... So what I'm trying to do right now is the headbutt. Like right after that charge, there's a way for him to hit this headbutt. He's playing peak, exactly. Both of it's peak. If I can chain this into the headbutt, I'm maining Urian. I finally found the character. But that's never gonna happen because this is such a pain in the fucking ass. Fighting games be bad for your health, for real? Yeah, exactly. It raises your cortisol level. It's raising mine right now. His projectile was, yeah, it is useless. Nobody ever uses this. It's all about getting up in their face. Well, not really. Like maintaining a distance and poking with his normals until you reach meter, and then you do the Aegis Reflector. Me getting wrist pain? Yeah. Carpal tunnel speedrun, let's go. What's the key to it? I remember I figured it out a long time ago, sort of. Yeah, cortisol. Okay. I'll get it. I'll try it. What am I doing wrong? I sort of did it there. I almost did it there. If I could do it faster. See, fighting games are so bad for your health. Like the moment you get something right, it becomes like a huge dopamine rush, and now you just can't stop. Fighting games are so addictive because of that. It's the same with Deadlock, man. That's why I've been so addicted to Deadlock. It's just when you pull off something cool, it's like, oh my god, yes. Okay, I'm gonna change the stage just cause, bro, this music, it gets so fucking annoying. Ryu has probably the worst theme in this game, not gonna lie.
Well, I got the picture. Yeah, well, I got the picture.
Get ready.
Engage.
Alex, this is officially Alex's theme now. Get out of here, Ken. This ain't yours anymore. Yeah, Ken and Alex have the same theme. Also, I forget. Sean and Oro, and then 12 and Necro. No, yeah, I feel like holding down forward instead of going forward and then down back is better. It's better for my thumb. And it seems to work. I think. Wait a minute. Could I do this? Wait, hold up. Can I roll the input? What happens if I do that? Nothing. Ah, nothing. Oh! Wait, are you... I wasn't even trying to do that. How did I... Oh my gosh. Wait, someone clipped that. Oh my god. What? I feel like I just discovered something I unintentionally discovered. I didn't even mean to discover that. What? I was just turning off my brain doing that. Trying to... Bruh. Fighting games. That was a fighting game labbing moment right there. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do this later offline, but I feel like I finally may have found my my main after all. I'll work on my Urian sometime later. Wow. Okay, what a discovery. Anyways, what other fighting games do I have here? We only have like... Oh, speaking of Deadlock, right now, Doorman is super duper busted. He is so broken. His bells just delete your health. It is absurd. I've carried every game I've played as Doorman because of that. Like, and it's the funny thing is I'm not even trying. It's just boop, bell, and then that's it. That's all you need to do. I can show you right now. Do I have time for... it's a bit cutting it. It's a bit cutting it close. Never mind. No, let's not... Yeah, maybe next time. I'm trying to think, what's a game... No, you know what? Okay, next time, when we finish Paranormasight, I'm gonna try Dead or Alive for the first time. I'm gonna figure out how to get a hold of it. And then we'll go from there. Anyways, I think I'm gonna end stream now. Thanks guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys tomorrow with more Paranormasight and trying out Dead or Alive. So take care, y'all.